What is up, you beautiful people out there on the internet? It is I, Michael Shockman, here with our next section and next episode of our fourth chapter and fourth season of D&D 5e Simplified, where we cover the feats. We are covering section 2 of the A through G section of the feats. We're going to dive right into it really quick. Before we do, please be sure to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. Also, be sure to ring that bell icon so you never miss an episode. Last but not least, please be sure to check out the links down in the description. You know what they do, you know where they go, you know what to do. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much in advance. With that out of the way, let's dive right into today's section. Alright, where we left off, we are on Dual Wielder. You master fighting with 2 weapons, gaining the following benefits. You gain a +1 to your AC while wielding a separate melee weapon in each hand. You can use 2-weapon fighting even when the one-handed melee weapons you are wielding aren't light, and you can draw or stow 2 one-handed weapons when you would normally be able to only draw or stow only 1. Next we have Dungeon Delver, which I've had a couple of players actually gain this one. It's a really good feat, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of stuff underground. Alert to the hidden traps and secret doors found in many dungeons. You gain the following benefits. A, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks and intelligence investigation checks made to detect the presence of secret doors. You have advantage on saving throws made to avoid or resist traps. You have resistance to the damage dealt by traps, and traveling at a fast pace doesn't impose the normal -5 penalty to your passive wisdom perception score, which is kind of cool, meaning you can run through dungeons without having to lose out on some of your abilities. Next we have Durable. Hardy and Resilient, you gain the following benefits. Increase your Constitution score by 1 to a maximum of 20, and when you roll a hit die to regain hit points, the maximum number of hit points you regain from the roll equals twice your Constitution modifier, a minimum of 2, which is kind of cool. This is one of those one of 2 feats in the player's handbook that's actually pretty decent. Durable is one that focuses on your healing, and then Tough, as far as I know, is one that focuses on your base stat of your hit points. We'll get more into that later on. Next we have Elemental Adept. Prerequisite is you have to have the ability to cast at least 1 spell. When you gain this feat, you choose one of the following damage types, either acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. Spells you cast ignore resistance to damage of the chosen type. In addition, when you roll damage for a spell you cast that deals the damage of that type, you can treat any one on a damage die as a 2. You can select the feat multiple times. Each time you do so, you must choose a different damage type, which is kind of cool. Okay, Grappler. Next, speaking of the thing from last episode. Prerequisite, you need to have a strength of 13 or higher. You've developed skills necessary to hold your own in a close quarter grappling. You gain the following benefits. You have advantage on attack rolls against a creature you are grappling, and you can use your action to try and pin a creature grappled by you. To do so, you make a grapple check. If you succeed, you and the other creature are both restrained until the grapple ends. Next, we have Great Weapon Master, a favorite of barbarians and fighters everywhere. You've learned to put the weight of your weapon to your advantage, letting its momentum empower your strikes. You gain the following benefits. On your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, you can make 1 melee weapon attack as a bonus action. This is kind of like a combination of cleave and power attack, I guess, from like earlier editions. Before you make a melee weapon attack with a heavy weapon that you are proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 damage to the attack roll. Or +10 to the attack's damage. And yeah, guys, that's gonna about cover it for today's section of things. That went by really, really quick. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay tuned for next week when we dive into the first section of the H through P section of feats. I'm Michael Shockman. I've been your host and commentator, and until next time, guys, remember, as always, keep it real, keep it safe, keep it healthy, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.